So you must be the new Yank, eh?
At first glance, most people don't see much difference between a two-wheel drive Nissan hardbody, a Ford Ranger, and a Chevy S10. But the truth is, the hardbody has more horsepower, a bigger cab, a bigger bed, and a bigger payload. In fact, the only place you won't find a big difference is the price. Try one on for size at your Nissan dealer now and ask about the no money down first-time buyer plan.
WJSU-TV, Anniston, Gadsden. Look at this studio, filled with glamorous merchandise, fabulous and exciting bonus prizes, including a luxurious vacation to Europe, ending with a flight on the Concorde, a stunning 34-karat topaz ring, and you'll always be able to just get up and go with this pair of Toyotas. Plus thousands of dollars in cash, over $236,000 just waiting to be won on Wheel of Fortune. And now here's your host, Pat Sajak.
Thanks, MG. Thank you, folks. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is our hostess. Please say hello to Vanna White. Vanna. Now let's meet our three players and say hello to them. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Susan Higginbotham, right?
Correct.
From Jacksonville, Florida. You have family back there?
Yes, I do. My husband, Carlton, who's being very supportive in the audience today.
That's good, yeah.
And I also have two stepdaughters.
Now, you're involved in some jazz festival, a big one down there.
Yes, I'm the assistant producer for a major, internationally known free jazz festival in Jacksonville.
Good. Probably the Jacksonville Jazz Festival.
You said it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I said it. They can't do anything to me. I work here. You have pets. I know you want to talk about your pets. Go ahead.
Well, I've got a big dog named Pee-wee. She's about 130 pounds, and 4 cats.
All right.
And I have 2 stepdaughters, and I just want to say thanks to my mom for babysitting all the 4-footed ones.
Okay, nice to have you here, Susan. Good luck to you. Hello there, Tom. Tom Lanham, right? From Temple, Texas.
Right.
A software developer. It's probably, it sounds like a good field to be in these days.
It is a very good field.
You want to talk about your family a little bit?
Right. I have my wife, Joanne, and I have 3 children. Lindy, who is works at a major ski resort in Colorado, and I have 2 teenage sons, Trent and Tad.
Okay, you ready to have a go at this?
We are indeed.
All right, stand by. We'll say hello to Tama, and then we'll move on. It's Tama, right?
Yes.
Tama Viola,
right.
Who is from Scranton, Pennsylvania. You're in the Army Reserves, is that true?
Yes.
What's your specialty there?
Patient administration specialist. Deal with the records for the patients that come in.
Yeah. Now, how does that work? Are you in for a long time? Are you in for
I'm signed up for 6 years.
Yeah,
First hitch.
And then we'll see what happens then.
Right.
Is that the idea? All right. Nice to have you here, Tama. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We have $1,000 space out there on our wheel. We're playing for cash. Here's our first puzzle. Thing is the category. Just before the show, we drew numbers to see who would start the game. I guess you drew number 1, huh, Susan?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
$700.
Tea, please.
There is a T right at the end.
I'll have an S, please.
Yeah, you will. 1S.
I'd like to buy a vowel in E, please.
There are some E's up there. Let's see. Your $250 will get you 1, 2, 3, 4 E's.
Okay, I will spin again.
All right.
Come on, big money.
150.
An R, please.
Yeah, doing very well. You have 1 R, and now you're up to $1,050.
I'd like to buy another vowel, an O.
Well, that stopped you. No O up there. Tom, your turn. $450.
An N.
Yep, 1 N.
I'd like to spin.
Go ahead. $200.
A D.
No D. Tama, your turn.
All right.
$150.
Can I have a C?
Well, no C either, so Susan, back to you.
right, I'm going to try for another vowel,
Well, why
if I may.
not?
An A, please.
Well, you did better this time. 1A.
Okay.
All right, now what?
I'm going to spin.
Can we make it out of there? We can.
All right.
450.
An L, please.
Yes, 1L. You have $1,000 now, Susan.
Gosh, it looks like I've got to go for another vowel. An I, please.
Well, that's the one to go for. 1I. Now we're out of vowels, so you have to spin it or solve it.
I'm going to have to spin.
That's gonna be another close call, but this time it got you. I'm sorry. Tom.
I'll wait for it again.
Come on, pal.
450.
A P.
Yes, 3 P's. Well, you want to spin again or not? You have $1,800. Tom's up to you.
I believe I'll solve it.
Well, go ahead.
Pineapple sherbet.
Yes, that's it. Uh-huh. And due to the way folks pronounce things here and there with that word, we were going to accept sherbet or even, maybe even sherboot. We might have accepted anything with an S in it. Anyway, you have $1,800.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on that. And let's see, our second round will feature a $2,500 space in the wheel. And, of course, a special prize. I mean, that's a sure bet, isn't it, MG?
Absolutely, Pat. Great Dane, a wonderful original limited edition serigraph by famous American artist Leroy Neiman from the Bowles Sirocco Galleries. $3,250.
There it is. Just land on it. We'll put it in your bank, solve the puzzle. That will be yours. And speaking of the next puzzle, here it is. Category this time is the world-famous same name. Tom, you'll start.
Thank you.
You're welcome. $400.
An N.
1 N. $900.
A D.
And there's a D, sure.
I'd like to buy a vowel. An A.
Well, my guess is that there's at least one, and I think we get some more. Okay.
I'd like to spin.
All right. $250.
An L.
There is 1 L, huh? All right, Tom, you're up $1,300 now.
I'd like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
An E.
Not one, I'm afraid. Tama, your turn. $300.
Can I have an R?
You can have 3 R's. Okay.
I'll spin.
$700.
Can I have a C?
There is 1 C. Oh, interesting. Darn. Well, we'll leave the money there. We may get back to you. Susan, your turn.
Not big money.
300.
T.
No, no T.
No.
Tom.
Spin.
$200.
A K.
Yes, 1 K. Up to $1,250.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please.
Okay.
An I.
Well, there's no I. Honest. Tom. $400.
Can I have an S?
Nope, there's no S. Well, Susan, come on.
Let's find something here.
200.
A G?
There you go. 1 G. Have a little money now. $200. Let's try to get some more here.
Better spin.
Yeah.
An M?
Uh-huh. 1 M. $500.
I would like to buy an E. Oh, we bought an E already.
Well, yeah, we did. And there wasn't even one even then, so probably not one now. Tom. $200.
An H.
Yes, there is one H. Now you have $1,200, Tom. What do you want to do here?
I'm going to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, well, you probably should.
Carl and Groucho Marx.
Yeah, $1,200 brings you to $3,000. You're doing just fine here. Well, we'll take a break. Come on back. We'll put even more money on the wheel and give some more of it away. Maybe.
Toyota of Anniston presents
From now till the end of the month only.
a cashback super price explosion
During our 12-day 10 sale.
on the lot at Toyota of Anniston.
Get new Toyota trucks for only $147.99 a month.
We've got a select group of new 88s priced at dealer cost or below.
And we've got 53 used cars,
Register for daily drawing
and every car buyer qualifies to grab at $1,000.
in our amazing money machine.
This sale lasts till Tuesday, January 31st only.
And only at
Toyota of Anniston.
There's only one thing worse than undercooked roast beef, and that's overcooked roast beef. That's why Hardee's cooks roast beef to a perfect temperature to make sure our sandwiches are always tender and juicy. After all, we never forget, you can always go someplace else. Now get the new big roast beef sandwich with large fries and a large drink for only $2.99 at Hardee's.
$3,500. That's the top dollar value for this round. And our category this time is thing. And Tama is all set.
Yep. Can I have an N?
Nope, no N. Susan.
I'm going to spin.
Okay. $400.
T?
No, there's no T. Tom. $200.
An R.
There are three of them. $600, Tom.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
All right.
An E.
There are some E's, yep. In fact, there are four of those guys. Well,
I'll spin.
$200.
A D.
Yeah, give him a D. You're up to $550.
I'll spin. Come on, 35.
$900. Need a letter.
F.
Yes, one F. $1,450. You want to spin again or buy a vowel or solve the puzzle? Up to you, Tom.
I believe I'll solve the puzzle.
Well, I believe you should. Go ahead.
Radio Free Europe.
That's it. Well, again, another $1,450. Well, you're 3 for 3, $4,450. We'll play another one. We'll call it round 4. We'll be right back.
$1,000 Toyota rebates on 1989 cars and trucks. Now you see it, but after February 2nd, you don't. Get the big Toyota key to savings. $1,000 cash back from the factory distributor on brand new 1989 Camry Deluxe sedan. $1,000 back on these new 1989 trucks. Trucks that already start at Toyota's lowest price. Get your big key to Toyota savings before these $1,000 rebates end. Now you see it, but after February 2nd, you don't.
It's coming to WJSU, the TV40 Wheel Deal.
Say that again?
That's the TV40 Wheel Deal, the game you play at home along with Wheel of Fortune every weeknight at 6:30 on TV40.
How about spelling that out for me?
Starting January 30th, you'll see this and a phone number at the bottom of your screen during one of the Wheel of Fortune puzzles. If you're the first caller with the correct answer to that puzzle, you'll win that day's Wheel Deal prize, valued at more than $75.
Don't you just love it?
If an X-rated actress puts her clothes on, will anyone still want to watch? Entertainment This Week gets the inside story when we look at porn stars who are struggling to go straight.
People don't want me to be intelligent. It would be easier to say Tracy Lords is a bimbo.
Tracy Lords, Marilyn Chambers, Angela Barron, Ginger Lynn. They were once the biggest names in the business. But is their porno past impossible to overcome? You'll see, only on the next Entertainment This Week.
Tomorrow at midnight on TV 40.
Next time on an all-new episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
There are two disparate personalities within Lieutenant Commander Data.
Data is invaded by the soul of a dead scientist.
I will never have to face death again.
Are you hurting me?
That turns him into an alien Jekyll and Hyde.
Data is dead. Who's next?
And triggers a violent assault on an all-new episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Saturday at 6 on TV 40.
It's jammed. It's flooded with stuff. $5,000 space and a trip to where, MG?
It is a 2-week vacation. Count 'em, a 2-week vacation in fabulous Hawaii. First, you'll discover the exciting new Westin on Maui, a luxurious year-round resort ideally located on Kahanapali Beach, the Westin Maui. And then, head for the island of Kauai. You'll stay at the dramatic new Westin Kauai. This spectacular resort on Kalapaki Beach is a vision of paradise. The new Westin Kauai. This trip is $5,924.
Kalapaki is Hawaiian for the sand in my shorts. Most people don't know that. Yeah. There it is on the wheel. You land on it. We put it in your bank, and if you solve the puzzle, that will be yours. And here's that puzzle now. It's a phrase. This is round 4, so Susan, it's up to you to start.
Ready. Come on, big buddy, come on,
550.
A T, please.
Not one little old T up there. Tom. Hey, Tom, pick that up, please. Put it up there. That goes to your bank. If you end up solving the puzzle without hitting any bankruptcy before you do, you'll spend 2 weeks in Hawaii. $300 under there. Pick a letter.
An N.
2 N's. $600.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
An I.
There is one I. Yep. Right there.
I would like to buy another vowel. An A.
Yes, there are 2 A's. All right, Tom, you're down to just $100, so you better spin it. $1,500.
An R.
And 1 R takes you to $1,600 and that trip.
I'd like to buy a vowel. I'd like to buy an E.
Well, give me some E's, Vanna. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 E's. Tom, you're doing well again. $1,350 and Hawaii.
I'd like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
An O.
And 1 O. All right, a lot of vowels. Better spin it.
I'll speak.
$800.
A P.
There is no P. Come on, Tana. Barely. $350.
Can I have an L?
3 L's. There you go. That's $1,050. What are you going to do now? Spin or solve?
Spin.
Stop. It shouldn't stop. Oh, boy. Susan.
Okay. An F, please.
Yes, there is 1 F. Well, now I guess a sound means time is running out, so I'll give the wheel a final spin. Ask you to give me a letter, so the puzzle will have 5 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing, consonants worth $800 apiece. Not bad. Phrase is the category. Susan, your turn. A letter, please.
A D, please.
Yes, 2 D's. Let them come up there. The man is going to move out, and then your 5 seconds will start.
Rekindle an old flame.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Susan, $1,900. Nice having you along. Thanks.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, Tamma, I'm sorry things didn't go better for you. Hope you had a good time on this. We have some nice parting gifts for you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay. Tom, you did it. You won several rounds. You won $4,450, all cash, as I recall, right?
Right.
Put it there. You're going to play the bonus round if you will walk in this direction. Watch your step as we head down, and we're going to talk about some of these great prizes, including his and her Toyotas. Not a bad little prize there. And this vacation's something, MG.
It certainly is. A trip to Europe, all over Europe on the Concorde, the QE2, and the Orient Express.
And I don't know your nautical abilities, but that's a beautiful boat there. $60,000 worth of vessel we're talking about. And jewelry. Topaz and diamond ring, $45,000 the price tag on that. And of course, we have cash. I don't know if cash holds any interest for you or not. We'll find out, though, when we come back.
I just bought a boat.
Just because things look very much the same doesn't mean they are. Take these two cheese sandwiches. They look alike, but Sarah's tastes much better because it's got Kraft singles made from 5 ounces of milk per slice. Tommy's has imitation slices made from mostly oil and water. So don't forget, just because things look alike doesn't mean they are.
Sarah?
Kraft singles.
Tommy?
Milk makes them better.
This is a Tyson chicken. Generations of fine breeding have made this chicken one of the most succulent available. Putting it into a sandwich in this form, however, leaves room for very little else. These are Tyson breast patties. They are made with the tender breast meat of the same delicious Tyson chicken. To choose between Tyson chicken and Tyson breast patties depends simply on how much extra room you'll be needing in your sandwich. Tyson breast patties. It's Tyson chicken, only smaller.
Toyota of Anniston presents
From now till the end of the month only.
a cash-back super price explosion
During our 12-day 10 sale.
on the lot of Toyota of Anniston.
Get new Toyota trucks for only $147.99 a month.
We've got a select group of new 88s priced at dealer cost or below.
And we've got 53 used cars.
Register for daily drawing
And every car buyer qualifies to grab at $1,000.
in our amazing money machine.
This sale lasts till Tuesday, January 31st only.
And only at
Toyota of Anniston.
TV40's Community Beat with Connie Hancock.
Project Share is a relief program for elderly or disabled people on small fixed incomes who find themselves facing a high energy bill they can't pay. Share also helps when a health problem creates a financial crisis. This program is supported by $1 a month contributions from people like you and me, and it's easy to give. Check yes on this month's Alabama Power or Alabama gas bill. Check yes and share.
Well, as you may have heard, Tom, we're instituting something special on the show today. In our bonus round, you can either play for a big bonus prize or I can do a song. What would you like?
I believe I'll play for the cash.
Okay, here's MG.
Thank you, Tom. Tom, solve this puzzle and you win the good old American cash that adds up to $25,000. Good luck.
All right. Things, that's our category, and we hope we're going to start you off with a little help here. R-S-T-L-N-E. Those letters we like to think we've made famous. We'll see if they're up there, any of them. Okay, a chance to get more now. 3 more consonants. 1 more vowel, please.
C.
1.
D.
2.
P.
3.
And an A.
All right, well, this is going to be interesting. Audience, please, very quiet, playing for $25,000. I think there's a chance he's going to get this. Things, 10 seconds. Good luck.
Aches and pains.
I think he got it, yes. How'd you do it? Wow. Pick the right letter. Nice going. Good work. Wow, $25,000. That brings your win total, your all cash total of $29,450. I assume you had a use or two you can put that in. All right. Tom, nice having you here. You stay right here. We'll take a break and come right back after these minutes. Maybe I can have time for a song then.
It's only $159.99 a month, and it's not a base truck. It's sporty, loaded with extras. The Mazda SE5, and you'll find it at Norwood Hodges Mazda. It's all dressed up with spoker wheels, raised letter tires, sport mirrors, rear step bumper, and sporty stripes. Yet priced close to Toyota and Nissan's plain base trucks. Why drive a plain truck when you can go in style for only $159.99 a month? Mazda's SE5 at Norwood Hodges Mazda, Quintard and Greenbrier, Anniston.
She may not need the money, but she'll make a bundle when she drops her dress and struts her stuff in next month's Playboy magazine. Now, in an Entertainment Tonight exclusive inside story, we'll show you a side of LaToya Jackson you've definitely not seen before. The exclusive nude Playboy pictures before they hit all the newsstands. Why did she do it? And what does her famous family think of her overexposure? You'll find out only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight, following Late Night.
On the next all-new episode of War of the Worlds.
The man who desecrated our sacred burial ground will die.
Alien sees a mysterious artifact to uncover an ancient warship.
We would be unstoppable.
The race is on to stop them from launching this deadly threat.
We've got reason to believe that Colonel Ironhorse is in grave danger.
Alien terror hits the skies on the next all-new episode of War of the Worlds.
Sunday night at 10:30 on TV 40.
Our staff does a lot of traveling. They were in Idaho recently, in Boise, right?
Yes, and while they were there, they stayed at the Red Lion Inn Riverside. There's a picture, and I heard they treated them very nicely while they were there.
It's a fine state and a fine people.
Speaking of Idaho,
yes.
Do they make potatoes there?
Yeah, well, they grow them there, but they, but they don't like manufacture them or anything. But yeah, it's a good potato state.
I love potatoes.
Now you did and speaking of potatoes, you did a movie this past season. I don't know what that means. It was sort of a transition.
Yes.
It did very well. Are you gonna do one every? I mean, are they sending you scripts? Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I mean, anything interesting like Civil War dramas or what's going to be next? You figure?
I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know. But what about you? Are you doing any movies?
Well, we're thinking about doing The God of Love. It's a film but there's a little too much nudity called for in it, and I don't think I'll be doing that. But no, I don't think so. And we'll look forward to your next project, I'm sure. Perhaps you could do something about potatoes.
That would be nice.
See, we brought it all full circle, and time is up. Gee, that's too bad. We'll see you next time for more Wheel of Fortune. So long, Spuds.
Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive TV Play-Along Wheel of Fortune, the electronic game that lets folks at home compete with our nighttime contestants. Some of our contestants will receive these: Paul Mitchell Systems, professional salon products, luxurious hair care and styling tools for the 80s. Paul Mitchell Systems. And enjoy Lipton Light Cup of Soup Instant Soup. It's light on calories with less sodium than other instant soups. Lipton Light Cup of Soup, light on everything but taste. And Miss Lee, smaller size Lee press-on nails in teen and preteen fun colors. Miss Lee press-on nails. And genuine Vaseline, the petroleum jelly that heals, soothes, and protects rough, dry skin. Your skin's best friend. And Pledge, generation after generation. Pledge keeps your wood furniture looking beautiful without any buildup. With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful. And it's the Bissell three-way vac. Broom vac, hand vac, tank vac, super powerful, extra versatile. No bags to buy. Bissell three-way vac. If you're planning on being in the Los Angeles area and you'd like to try out to become a contestant, send us a postcard to Contestants, P.O. Box 4356, Hollywood, California, 90078, or give us a call at 213-520-5555. The prices of the prizes are furnished to the contestants prior to the show and have been rounded off to the nearest dollar.
At Buster Miles in Heflin, we've got a car to fit your life. Buster Miles has 89 Oldsmobiles and Chevys with savings up to $2,000. And Buster Miles will back up your new car with a GM certified service department, complete GM parts department, and an experienced body shop committed to customer satisfaction for over 41 years. Buster Miles Chevy Olds in Heflin has used cars and a new Chevy or Olds with a deal that really is...
80% of all Americans will suffer at least one disabling attack of low back pain. Symptoms may come and go, but the real cause just won't go away. Misaligned vertebrae can cause pinched and irritated spinal nerves, and that can put you out of commission. See Dr. Dale Burgess or Burgess Chiropractic Clinic before crippling back problems take their toll. Find out why we call chiropractic the caring profession.
This is a brand new Nissan Sentra. This is a brand new Nissan hardbody truck. What do they have in common? Absolutely nothing. Nothing down, that is. Because for a limited time, participating Nissan dealers can put qualified buyers into their first car or truck for no money down with the Nissan No Money Down First Time Buyer Plan. So see your Nissan dealer now and drive away in a brand new Nissan for a nice round figure.
An escape and kidnapping conviction has been overturned for Glenn Holiday. Details at 10.
Throughout tonight's programming, you'll meet the characters of Lonesome Dove, a major television event coming Sunday, February 5th to CBS.
Beauty and the Beast will return next week.
How can it be?
Trust me, Vincent.
But now, stay tuned for tonight's special presentation.
Bette Midler. She wanted to be a serious actor, so why did she spend such a long time playing the clown? Leslie Nielsen. He loves playing the clown, so why did he spend such a long time acting serious? The Underground Railroad. Mothers on the run, fleeing abusive fathers and the FBI.
I'm Jane Wallace with the 3rd edition of People magazine on TV. Tonight we bring you stories of wild Mustangs in Nevada, gold miners in California, and a major expose from People about mothers of abused children fleeing the law on an underground railroad. But first tonight, a conversation with Bette Midler. She's now a Mrs., a mother, and a movie star. She was once the poor kid from Pearl Harbor who got her start singing in a gay bathhouse. Tonight we talk about her rough road to Easy Street.
My husband always says, you know, I do whine. I am a whiner. And he probably knows my whining more than anybody knows my whining, because I don't really like to whine in public. But sometimes he says, you know, you have such a fabulous life. It's a shame it's wasted on you. Because a lot of the time I don't enjoy it as much as I ought to.
Life was not always so easy. For a decade, she was the divine Miss M, the driven performer who gave bad taste a good name. A tiny woman with outsized talents, she broke box office records around the world.
You know the joy is jumping, my heart is pumping, and this is just the start.
Your life prior to becoming a Mrs. and a mother was the antithesis of domesticity. Is that not true?
Well, that's what I'm allowed to be put out. Well, I had my moments, you know. I had my moments where I was wild. I had my wild days. I sowed my oats. A few.
One or
about
two.
A bowl's worth. But I had enough. I like not having to go. I like not feeling like like I'm missing something, because I don't really feel I'm missing anything. I'm not interested in getting drunk. I'm not interested in getting laid. I'm not interested in, I mean, I am, but not when I have a husband. I don't have to go out and find some stranger, you know.
The contrast between your public image and what your friends say about you, which is this quiet woman who can disappear in a crowd of regular folks, so empathetic that you cry at the drop of a hat.
Oh, lately I've gotten very bad at that. I'm really quite uncontrollable. I don't know what it is.
How often do you cry?
I cry all the time.
At what?
I can't watch the news.
Really? Everything gets to you. I didn't mean to upset you.
That's okay.
Which part?
Any of it. It's all so awful. And there's so much of it. You know, and people used to have more discretion. You know, I mean, all this garbage wasn't so much in the world anymore, but it just seems like people have lost control. And it's very hard to deal with.
Also very hard was Bette's own life. Her first movie, The Rose, was her big break into acting. But like the self-destructive star she played in the movie, the real Bette Midler pushed herself too hard. By her mid-30s, she'd earned a Grammy, a Tony, an Emmy, an Oscar nomination, and a nervous breakdown. She did one flop of a movie after The Rose and then couldn't find work for 3 years.
I never know where to am. All these clowns look just alike.
When I look at your life, I think, something in there, that's got to be lonely. Something's got to be lonely in there. Because it's so much performance, and it's so much public image, and it's so much all kinds of people.
Everybody is alone. Every human being is alone.
You don't feel lonely?
I feel lonely sometimes, but not so much that I can't get out of bed in the morning. I mean, I don't have such ennui that I'm incapable of functioning. In my pessimistic way, I'm quite an optimist.
Is that what you wanted?
Barbara, Matisse loves him. Look.
After 3 years out of work, Down and Out in Beverly Hills was the movie that brought her career back from the brink. Bette proved such good box office that 3 more comedies immediately followed.
He's gonna give that dog fleas.
Isn't that something?
And it'll be your fault.
Oh, come on, look at that. The comedies I sort of look at as dues paying, in a way.
Learning your craft?
No, reclaiming my name. Comedies were good for me because they allowed me to come back in a style that people really wanted to see me in.
Safe.
Well, I wasn't making those pictures. I was an actress for hire.
Mark, have a drink on me. I was a big hit.
Her new movie, Beaches, is Bette's first drama since The Rose 10 years ago. Again, she plays a singer, but this time, a singer struggling to keep a friendship alive.
What the hell is going on here? Would you please lower your voice?
No, I won't. I want to know what's eating you. You have been a total bitch ever since you came to New York.
I could say the same thing about you.
I've simply been reacting to you.
Oh, for God's sake, don't you get it? We've grown apart. Happens to the best of friends. It's happened to us. We might as well face it.
You've said before, some period after your nervous breakdown, you decided you were just going to walk where they told you to walk, say what they wanted you to say. Are you still doing that?
Not so much in this picture, because I was a producer on this picture and I had a much bigger stake in it.
Isn't there more of you in this movie?
It's a character that's close to me. And there were certain parallels. You know, the fact that she sings music that's not real crossover music, that she has an adult audience, that she's incredibly driven and it tends to elbow her people out of her way. That she wants to have a relationship but really doesn't have any idea what it takes to have a relationship.
Did you know that you had the dramatic actress in you as well as the comedian?
Well, I always thought people understood that I was a dramatic actress. It's really what I set out to be, but I got sidetracked because I couldn't get a job. So I had to sort of sneak in through the back door.
Through singing? You never set out to be a singer?
No.
You just wanted what you have now?
Yes.
I'll kick it down the street.
For a woman who never wanted to be a singer, she's had enormous success. The soundtrack from her latest movie makes album number 10.
Scarecrows dressed in the latest styles, the frozen smiles to chase love away. Human kindness is overflowing.
Where does that soul come from? You are, after all, a white woman.
But a Jew. Never forget. But a Jew.
That's where the soul comes from?
I think a lot of it comes from that.
You can make me cry when you sing. There's more than just being a Jewish white woman.
Well, maybe. I think it also has to do with the fact that I was brought up in such conditions.
Poverty?
Yeah, great poverty and being so isolated, you know, in Hawaii, where, you know, even though they pretend it's a great melting pot, there's such tension under the surface. But I think that the fact that I was in that environment for most of my life made me aware of certain kinds of suffering. you know, much bigger than anything that I was going through, but gave me a certain amount of compassion, which is, I think, what comes through in the music.
It's a dream, afraid of waking, that never takes a chance.
Those tough conditions also gave Bette Midler her drive, a drive powerful enough to propel